Okay, hi. I'm just gonna be talking. Okay, so don't mind me if you guys can see what's going on. Anyways, okay, so what's going on? LOL. Thank you for getting on. Just stop me from going broke. What? Why? Okay, no problem. Okay, so hi. I decided to go on live right now for the first time on YouTube because I am too lazy to post a video today. And I kind of wanted to give you guys like a real-time update on how I feel. Um, and as we kind of like close a little cycle here, meaning we're gonna be like changing energetically seasons. Obviously today, well, I don't know if you guys know, but today's the last day of Sagittarius season. Tomorrow starts Capricorn season, and then also we have the winter solstice tomorrow, which, oh my gosh, winter starts tomorrow. That's so crazy. So yeah, I kind of just was like, let me just be honest about like how I feel, and see what comes up. I'm only gonna be on here for like a good maybe 20 minutes, because I'm in the middle of cooking and I low key almost didn't do this video because I just was so tired, and trying to post every day is a lot. So anyways, so yeah, let me give you a natural update on how I feel. Um, and you can let me know how you feel. I don't know, but I'm just trying to document this. As some of you may or may not know, I have at the start of this month, I challenged myself to post every day for the month of December. I'm posting every day on my YouTube channel and all my social medias. And then I'm also going live on an app called Whatnot, which I'm on 2 lives right now. So YouTube people, I have another phone and I'm on live on Whatnot too, okay? Because I'm trying to just do 2 things at once so I can just like move on after this and I don't have to worry about anything. So I just turned on the YouTube view for those who just want to sit and watch. But I'm gonna be like interacting more with the Whatnot people because you YouTube people should be on Whatnot, okay? So anyways, oh hi Luminous Riz. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. So yeah, I was just saying I wanted to kind of like talk about how I feel, and then we'll go into the astrology and all that extra stuff and talk about the energy and see how everybody else feels. I guess I don't know how we're gonna roll with this, but okay. So anyways, like I said, I decided to challenge myself to go live on Whatnot as well every morning, and Whatnot is just an app that is like a live selling app, but I don't know, like you guys know I listen to Gary Vaynerchuk, which is like like he's an entrepreneur and he's all about like marketing and being on all the social medias to market yourself, your brand, your business, blah 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 blah. So I didn't really know, like I know I do astrology readings, and I do women circles and full moon circles and astrology circles. I bring community together, and I know I have been doing that like in person for a while, and I've started to like want to start doing it virtually too again, which is funny because I started off doing it virtual and then ended up working at a metaphysical store that ended up allowing me to do everything that I wanted to do in person, which is great. But I also want to like go back to virtual and mix the two, because I literally want to connect with all like-minded people in all places of the world that are on their like spiritual journey, or they're spiritually connected, or just however you want to describe that, into spiritual wellness, and who are into astrology as well, and to use like that as like a tools to like better yourself and connect to who you are, learn about yourself and understand like the deeper meaning of life and the connections and why things happen. And and do I believe, like, do you have to do that? No, you can just be a regular human and just live life. But I think if you are more aware, and you use certain tools like astrology or whatever, you can kind of get to where you want to faster. because you are just more aware of the connections rather than a person who, like me before, I was just kind of like, I in my sense felt like I was just like floating through life, and like if I was feeling like if things seemed like it wasn't working out for me, I would just be like, so you can get into like a dark place, or you can get it and discouraged because you don't see, or maybe you just feel like I've been trying this thing and it hasn't been working out, and that means it must mean it's not worth it's not for me. But if you like, I don't know, like now knowing when like shitty things happen to me in life, or if things are moving slow, I understand why. I understand the why. That doesn't mean to stop doing it. It just means that this is the process, but I see the bigger picture on the end of it, which keeps me motivated to pursue it, and also makes me grateful for the like more difficult times in my life, because I see that, and I now know those are lessons, and now I know like what are my lessons. And so it just makes life like easier to navigate when you are more aware and you're living intentionally, and you learn to connect with yourself, and um you just have a higher belief into things and stuff like that, and when you connect with like-minded people as well. So, like, anyways, so yeah, that's like my whole story. I don't even know where I was going with that, to be honest. But so yeah, that's what I've been doing all month, okay? And if I would, it's been, and how has it been for me? It's been so eye-opening. It's taught me a lot. It's like helped me be consistent, that's for sure. I know people on my YouTube channel probably are surprised, maybe, who've been following me for a while, that I've continued to be consistent. And one of the things why am I consistent? Why is it so easy for me? Because I actually enjoy what I'm putting out. Like I enjoy like I enjoy talking about astrology, and like I'm sharing my interest for like once in a long time, and like not caring about like not trying to be strategic about putting out stuff that I feel is trendy, or what I feel like other people would like. For once, I just put out what I want, and that has been a motivator for me. But if I were to say that a little birdie in the back of my head doesn't feel like hard on, like don't see that I can see, I have eyes, so I can see how everything performs. And if I honestly, yeah, sometimes it can feel like numbers can discourage you. And I really fucking hate that. I hate it so bad. I wish I can turn off I wish I can give no fucks about any type of, like, I wish I didn't care. But I can't not care because I see it. And then you also, like, sometimes, yeah, when you go through other people, like when you see other things, and like it's like hard for you to, but I have to acknowledge that and be okay. I'm a person that's growing through my like need for validation, because like low key, that's some social media. Like that is, unfortunately, especially when you're trying to do this for like, I don't know, like I don't know. You're like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe, but I'm aware of these things, and kind of like a bad habit that you're trying to break. Like you're aware that you do it, but what is actually good is that you're aware of it and you can stop yourself in the tracks of it. So like for me, yeah, and then also, like, I also feel like I've been on autopilot. Like I haven't really been. I've just been like posting because I said I'm gonna post every day. I don't have any strategy to what I'm doing. I'm just doing stuff, which low key I don't really like about that. I like to have like a strategy, but I feel like I have felt energetically like you don't overthink stuff. Don't focus on the details. Don't just do what you feel like posting. Just say what you feel like saying. And so yeah, I don't even know what I've been doing. I just been posting and listening to whatever comes up for me, and I've been having a good time or whatnot. to like connect. So I'll be on Whatnot, which this is who I'm on the other phone here, and like I will pull, I've been like giving people like mini readings, and we've been talking about astrology, and we've been pulling cards, and it's just been so cool. Like, but I still don't know what I'm doing here. Well, I kind of have an idea. I mean, I would like to like, I don't know, like sell my readings at some point. But anyways, um so yeah, that's how I've been feeling. And even today, like I have not, like I really didn't feel like coming on camera today. Like I just felt like for instance, I have to be honest, okay? I feel the need to say this. I posted, you guys don't know and whatnot. I have, well, I've said this to you guys. I have a YouTube channel called JessCreationss where I post every day, everything on there. And I just posted a new podcast with my friend who is a metaphysical practitioner. She's an intuitive practitioner, a spiritual teacher, a spiritual coach, however you want to describe it. She is like, she's literally changed my life. She is the reason that she's just been like, she is like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, she's the one that was just been there for me through this spiritual path. And she does everything. She does energy healing. She does chakra balance. She does past life regression. She gives readings without cards. She's very intuitive. You go to her and she literally, you don't have to tell her a word and she knows exactly about you. Like, and it's just like, once again, I can't really speak this unless you're around people who are like super intuitive. And like for me, like at first that was the craziest thing I've ever heard in my freaking life, and now it's just normal. Now I just go to her and I love her as a friend because I can just like talk to her and she can give me like, it's just been amazing, right? So anyways, I have been telling her, because she does a lot of like, she's changed a lot of people's lives and blah blah blah, but she works very much behind the scenes, and every time we get together we just talk about everything. And like I've been like, she's helped me through my grief when my grandma passed, which some of you guys know on my JessCreationss channel. When I was going through my identity crisis, like she has been there for it all. And like I just have felt guilty because I'm like, I feel like I don't deserve all of this. Like it's like I swear it just like the knowledge that she like shares is so, I just felt like it's not fair for me to just know this. Like everybody needs to know this. Like, and so anyways, I've been trying to convince her to do the podcast with me. And finally I've convinced her, but we've been filming this podcast for the past couple of months. And a lot of things have happened in these past couple of months personally in our lives. So funny how people can post on YouTube or post anything and literally nobody will really know what's going on behind the scenes. Like if I were to even share half of the things that I've been through in the past couple of months, like it's crazy. But that I'll come on camera and not that I'm being fake, but I'm just showing, I'm choosing to show whatever part of my life that I'm showing, when like hell could be going on in the background and nobody would even kind of know. But we started feeling, I told her, if we're going to film, we need to film while we're deep in it. Like people need to see the full process, because like people put out, like social media now is very like, is not like, a lot of things aren't like real. And it's like, and then when people are on their journey, a lot of people want to share, like you see people at the end of their journey when they're like making money or they're very successful, and then they want to give people tips on how to do it, which is fine. But low key, think of anybody that you admire. Think of if they were to have vlogged their entire life leading up to where they are, like how like eye-opening, how helpful would that be, rather than they just wait until they're at the end and give you tips. I mean, that's what everybody's doing. Not many people are filming themselves like in the shit, literally like crying or sick or just dealing with like just really going through stuff, right? So we've been doing that, not really knowing what we're gonna do or if we're even gonna post it. Yeah, so finally, after so many whatever, I posted the first video today, okay? And I'm just sharing my feelings, okay? So it may sound ridiculous, but I feel like it's important for me to share this part because I want to document it for future reference. But yeah, I posted it and I'm so excited. It's probably been one of the best, like my favorite things I've posted all month because I just have so much feeling around like the impact of everything that's in that video. Um, and like it like seems like okay, this is probably gonna be so silly, okay? But it seems like it's performing the less of all my videos that I've put out, okay? And already I can just hear that little voice, that little creeper in the back of my head, and I'm just like, don't even like, but it just makes me like remind myself, because the key things that I've been telling myself is like you should post what you love and you should post it and feel happy because that's what you love. Like the end result is that you created something out of nothing. You created that. I created that video. Like that didn't exist. We didn't have a podcast. Nothing existed. And because I decided I had like an inspiration to do that, like anybody else that decides to create something, you like create it. And then and that thing, it's like having a baby in the oven and you like create this like thing and you've been like tending to it for the past couple of months or whatever, and then it turns into like this like beautiful thing. It ends up, you finish it. Like that should be enough for me to be like, damn, Jess, I'm so proud of myself for like deciding to actually do something that I had an idea to do. Because you know how many people don't, like, do you realize how many people don't? And there's probably some of you watching, it's not a judgment, but do you realize how many people like have a lot of ideas up here, feel things in here, and don't do anything with it because of so many things? I mean, fear, so much. So, I should be proud of myself, and that should be just it. Like, wow, I created something. But no, a lot of times, unfortunately, sometimes with social media, like you're just like what you're looking for, the end result is like, oh, is it gonna do well? Like when that is like not, that should never ever ever be like the like goal at the end. You should just feel proud of yourself for creating something. Like that is what life is about. So anyways, I'm over here rambling, but I just kind of want to just say that just as a reminder to myself and anybody else that whatever you decide, whenever you decide to create something from nothing and create anything in life, you just be proud of yourself. That is it. You did something that a lot of people like don't do. And especially if you decide to share it with other people, like share it just because you feel like you want to make some sort of impact in this world and don't have any expectations for it. Yeah, I don't know. And then also like don't judge yourself if you literally, because the fact I know how silly I'm sounding in my head, because I'm like, girl, this is the first time you posted this. It's been up for not even 24 hours. Maybe it has. I don't even know. And you're already like clocking, or you already like paying attention to that, which I'm not even trying to, but like, I think I was just so excited. That was the first video that I literally like kept going and looking at the views or the performance. And I know that, so I haven't done that to any of my videos because I'm just so excited. I'm like, I want people to see this because it has like so much good information in it. But then also, yeah, it's just like, I don't know. And then sometimes I get disappointed that like, I don't know, it's about like that like-minded people thing. And it's like, I understand that like when there's like something's like a super spiritual content, not everybody's gonna get it. That's another thing. And I think that disappoints me about people, because I just want everybody to be like, not to say I'm anywhere else than anybody, but I like find it so dope and fulfilling to find people who just get it, who are just there. And I just get so disappointed when there's people who like when I think that people will get it, but I forget like not every like I wasn't even there for so long. Like I don't even know. So anyways, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just kind of rambling about my own thoughts and my opinions. And but I'm so happy. I'm so happy about this progress, and I hope bringing this back to where we are now. This is the last day of Sagittarius season, and like I've been telling all of you guys, like Sag season was all about like trying new things, learning something new, exploring, getting out of your routine. Like also like something that I didn't like acknowledge about Sagittarius is they are like, well, I did say this, but they're like the truth seekers. So finding the truth or learning about the truth or the meaning of life on a higher level. You see a lot of like Sagittarius people as like pastors or spiritual leaders or astrologers or any like philosophers, because they want to know the bigger meaning of life than what people like we are taught, like the basic parts. They want to know the truth and seek the truth. So like if you have been more connected to, I mean, for those who even found me through Whatnot, like if you've been connected to like that kind of like perspective or a new perspective of life or something around that's like, I never thought of this that way, or you like learned something new, or you got out of your comfort zone in any type of way in the past, like, I don't know, month. You know, you met something, you heard something, blah, 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 that like you traveled somewhere, that's even something, then like all that is great. So now, like I was saying yesterday on Whatnot, like tomorrow we enter Capricorn season. And Capricorns is all about like their like career, goal setting. And it's gonna be kind of like, okay, for the next month starting tomorrow during Capricorn season, we are probably going to be like thinking about our careers and like thinking about the goals that we want to set, which kind of makes sense because it's gonna be like like I said, the end of December, right around New Year's. So it's kind of like whatever new experiences, aha moments, new things that sparked, or whatever that happened in the previous month. Now you're probably like, well, or maybe it'll be a good idea to like create a plan around like what it is that you kind of want to explore, or what or try to set some like practical goals for yourself around that. So yeah. And then we have the winter solstice as well, which really also means kind of like slowing down. I mean, like I've been saying for the longest, Mars is in retrograde, Mars meaning the sign of like action and doing. And wait, how is this even possible? What is a rating? What is a rating? And what is like, how are you rating this? And I didn't even, how do you rate people and what does that even mean? See, I'm still learning this app over here. Yeah, I am new. I'm so new. What does rating mean? I don't even know. In your show, you can choose another show to raid into. Oh. It's when I end my show and I send my audience to you. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, so anyway, that's just, oh yeah, so going back to winter, so if anybody has been feeling more tired and exhausted, just know that's the energy. And it's funny because you're actually supposed to like slow down around this month and the end of this month, okay? And also you probably are going to be feeling that kind of energy of like wanting to take action on things, but just it's so much harder to do because like you just feel like you don't have the energy to do it. You feel more exhausted. So then I say, don't push yourself, don't force yourself through it. Still be productive in the ways that you can. Obviously we all have to go to work and that's important. But outside of that, like if you feel like you want to sleep more, sleep more. I would say, like, I've been saying this a lot on Whatnot, but I'm having to repeat myself for anybody who's new, is like to do more of what you love to recharge you. And if what you love feels like taking a nap or just laying out and just chilling for the rest of the month or whatever, when you're not working or whatever, just whatever that looks like to you, do that. Like for me, what's been getting me through like work, because man, it's even been kind of hard to like get through that as much as I enjoy it. I just feel like lazy, like I just don't want to do. But me going to work out in the morning is really important for me. Like I hate doing it. I hate waking up early, but I never regret it. And then I hate going to the gym because it's cold outside and I don't even want to be out there in this freaking cold, but I do it. And I go to the gym and I hate the process even when I get up until I get to the gym and I get on the treadmill, because that's what I do first. I hate it. And then when I put on my music and I put something, you know, like I put that new Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm a Kendrick fan. I'm from LA. Okay, so but then yeah, and I start moving my body. That's the thing. Like I start getting in my zone, and then I start acting like the gym is my stage, and I'm like performing and looking crazy on the treadmill because I'm like dancing and stuff like that. So that's when UT here. Okay, what? Hold on, I'm so bad at responding to these messages. I need to. I slept at work today. 9 Dimes, hello! Nice to see you. I haven't seen you on here. Nap time is amazing. Well, you must have a great job to where you can take naps. I love that for you. I love that for you. But yeah, definitely get your sleep out here. Oh, you're in Utah? The one in Utah is left and right. Oh, okay. Sorry guys. On YouTube, I'm not ignoring you guys, but I am actually here on live on my Whatnot, but I decided to just turn on YouTube because I am not going to have any energy to post a video after this. And so if you would like to be interactive in this community, then you need to go on Whatnot. I'll do future live, like probably after this month. I'll maybe start doing more lives on YouTube here and there. But I can't see anybody's comments right now because I'm like, the screen is focused on the Whatnot. But if you want to be invited, go to Whatnot. You have to download the Whatnot app. It's free. And then you go to Healthy Girl Healing on the Whatnot app. And you can join in this beautiful community that we have. But you can still watch. Just know I'm not ignoring you. I just can't see your comments right now. Oh yeah, no, I need to pin my referral code on YouTube. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. So anyways, yeah. Enough about me. I think we got the gist of me. We got kind of the gist of the energy a little bit. Doing what you love. Oh yeah, like I said, I've been like trying to work out in the mornings because that gives me like a zap of energy to kind of like start my day. And then throughout the day, I may start getting tired again, most likely because I woke up early. So then I'll like put on a song, kind of like dance like my way, or take some breaks. Like if I go on a break, like put on some music that like livens me up a little bit. And like if I work from home, like I'll put some candles on, or yeah, like music has been really helpful for me. But I try to like create a nice creative space and environment for me, like especially when I'm working from home. So like try to set the scene. I buy some fresh flowers. I don't know. I just feel like that's very, I don't know, to liven up my spirits. So yeah. I'll talk more about Capricorn energy tomorrow and more about Capricorn stuff, and I'll like give like a general reading for Capricorn. But that's pretty much the base of that. So now I'm gonna end this live with doing should I do a general reading? Should I pull a couple of cards, or should I pick one person or a couple people to give like a little like sample reading? Which one should I do? Or if anybody's interested in a sample reading, then okay. You said general, so I'll do general. I haven't pulled cards in a while, so we shall see what happens, what we get here for today. Um, has anybody? Are you guys done with your Christmas shopping? Do you even celebrate Christmas? What are you guys doing for this holiday season? At least we'll be able to like get some breaks soon for like Christmas Eve. Hopefully, I don't know who's working on Christmas Eve or whatever. And then it's gonna be New Year's. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start getting emotional already. I always cry at the end of the New Year's because I just feel grateful. I know this is so lame, but I feel always super grateful that I made it another year. Um, and I don't know, I just feel very grateful because I know not everybody does, you know, and I just feel kind of like I am like grossly super happy to be alive. Like, to be honest, I just feel, but I think it's also because I'm an anxious person and I'm like scared of dying, which I'm trying to get better at, you know. I think me having my first grief moment and actually seeing like my grandmother pass away and being with her has definitely changed my perspective on like death. But yeah, like I just feel like there's so much I want to do in life and I'm not ready to pass away yet. So I just am so grateful every time I wake up and I'm like alive. But also it has to do with my anxious mind, okay? Oh my gosh. That's funny. That's funny. We will get the sleep card. Yes, see. Let's see. Shopping, I've got to start. Girl, you still haven't started your shopping? What the? That is so funny. Because, yeah, my boyfriend, he's supposed to be going shopping tomorrow, literally. So I totally understand. I mean, there's a lot of people. This weekend is going to be quite busy. Quite busy. Okay, some cards came out, so we'll see. We'll see what that says. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, this card. Okay, well, all right, so this one is see the solutions, see the solutions. This pretty much says to, it's more like, how do you call it? Like learning to do more visualizing, meaning whatever problems that you may be going through, if you guys are going through whatever problems in life, instead of focusing more on the problem, I'm starting to see how this could connect to me. But instead of focusing on the problem, pay more attention to the solutions that could come out of that. Because if everyone believes that we are energy, and for me, I do believe we're all energy, like what we like think about and put out is what we like essentially attract, you know. And then also like you can also block yourself from achieving things or like getting guided in a way if you're kind of stuck in this like stuck energy of just focusing on all the problems, okay, or the things that you're not happy about. So instead of doing that, like think about all the good things that, what are the solutions to the problems that you're maybe having right now. And like use every day to like take time to just think about that, or you can even write it down, like write down what are all the solutions, what can go right, out of what's happening in your life, and just focus on that. Try it out. That's all I can say for these things. Like sometimes I feel like, once again, it could be silly to the majority of people, but for a lot of my life and what I do is kind of like, do it consistently. I challenge you to do it for a week or for a month and see. And that is like faith. That is all about like being spiritually connected and stuff like that. If you know, like for me, I just feel like we are like truly, you should just try that, because like I said, and this has come to me a lot of times in my life where I was going through stuff, and yeah, like you just worry about everything, all about what if this happens, or what if this doesn't happen, or oh my gosh, like I can't even see a solution out of this, or all you can think of is like there can't be anything good that can come out of this. But you saying that and thinking of that is like literally just going to cause you to freak out more, and It's just not helpful at all. It's not helpful for moving forward. It's not helpful for coping through whatever situation that you're going through. And yeah, you're just kind of going to be stuck in that. And so if you flip that and try to force yourself to see, like, even though I can't even envision this happening, everything is actually going to go right. Actually, this person that I like, that has been causing hell in my life, is actually going to end up, like, I don't know, whatever scenario that you have, just think of a good solution and think of all the solutions that could possibly happen. And just kind of focus on that every day, especially if that thing comes up and you start to get in that mindset, like, stop yourself in the middle of it and, like, start to think of the good solutions. I think I'm being on this for too long, but anyways, okay. This another card. This one that came again. We've had this earlier or a while back ago. Is feed your spirit. Feed your spirit. So yeah, this goes back to kind of like doing what you love. Yeah, like feeding your, like, what are the things that you enjoy? It's kind of like finding pleasure in living life. Does anybody know what that means anymore? Like pleasure, like living life, because I feel like sometimes, especially as an adult, you can just go through the regular emotions of life, wake up, get ready for work, go to work, be too tired to do anything, go to sleep, or whatever everybody's thinking, but it can get so routine, or especially if you're working towards something. That's another thing. Kind of makes me think of like enjoying the journey. Like, I see that a lot, and I hear, like, my favorite entrepreneur, Gary Vee, says it a lot, like, enjoy the journey, enjoy the journey. And I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, like, like, when things don't happen as fast as you want it to happen, or maybe, or whatever, it is sometimes hard to enjoy the journey. But if you stop focusing on trying to get to the end so fast, and you just enjoy the ride, then, and what does that mean? Okay, for me it means, like, I don't know, like making my work more, like making it fun. I don't know, or just reminding myself, like, hey, like, stop taking this so seriously, like, just have fun with it, just create. And like I said, for me, the biggest thing that gets me out of like that, like, oh, I'm just creating this video just so I can try to hurry up and get progress, whatever the thing is, I like put, like, music is like my, like, escape from my mind. And then I start to get into this flow, like, I start to dance, and I just start to like I have a lot of Pisces in my chart. I'm a Pisces rising, so like I just get immersed in the music, and now, like, I'm starting to like get into that, like flow. So, like, that is feeding my spirit. But also, like I said, like, I don't know, like, how can you make your life just more enjoyable than just like living? Everybody knows what that, I mean, what the things that you like to do, incorporate that in like your day-to-day life, like, and do things that are pleasurable for you, which often has to do with like connecting to your senses in some sort of way, like your sense of smell. So, like, lighting a candle, lighting incense, having good smells around your house, which it could be very simple, or taste, like, instead of like eating out, maybe decide to cook a meal, or maybe treat yourself and eat some of your favorite somethings, or something around that, or maybe be more intentional, like when you make you some tea in the mornings, like, drink it intentionally, like, just be present. I don't know, just make the experience more pleasurable than you just doing the act of something. What else is it? Touch, hear. So listen, like, good vibes, good music, good energy. I don't know, touch, I don't even know how that would be. I don't know, like stretching, yoga, I don't know, self-pleasure. Like, I don't know, like, so many, all of the above things. But anyways, think of just what would feed your heart right now. Like, even let's try something weird, okay? Let's try something weird. Let me say this, okay? Be still here. Now, ask yourself out loud, Or ask yourself, okay, do this. Put your hand on your heart. I know this is going to be weird, but just do it. And just ask out loud, like, what do you need? What do I need right now? First thing that comes up, first thing that came into your head is what you should do. Because that's your intuition. And that's what I've learned. Like, sometimes, like, I don't know, as I've been trying to, like, get in tune with my intuition, like, so you can always, like, second guess yourself. Like, but whatever you ask yourself, like, your answers are within. You can literally do something simple like that. Is like, sit in silence. And right now, we're kind of like, well, I know I'm kind of wired right now. So it'll probably be hard for me to, like, it will, if I was away from the cameras and all stuff like that, I would probably have taken a couple of deep breaths because I feel like I'm very heady right now. And like I've said, when you're in your head a lot, I mean, when you're like mostly in your head right now, that's like opposite from your body. So that's why like taking deep breaths is also really good for you when you're going through anxiety or stress or whatever, or you can't like process things or think straight because you're very much like in your mind, and that's the opposite of like your intuition because that's your body, that's in your body. So I would probably have like taken a few deep breaths to kind of like connect, and then I would have been like, okay, Jess, what do you need right now to take care of yourself? And then something would have came up, whatever little whisper is it. And sometimes I've had to learn to not second guess myself. I'm like, oh, not that. Like, or I just try to think of something else, and then or when you question it, you're like, I heard this, but I don't know about that. Then you're getting out of your intuition. No, trust that first thing that came to you. I'm eating 90% cocoa extreme dark chocolate. It is amazing. Yes. So eating your dark chocolate, which I am a fan of dark chocolate too, so I love that you are. A lot of people like crap on it, but I love me some dark chocolate. And sleep. I love that for you. So anyways, I'm just do something to feed your spirit every day, okay? That's the point. Do something to feed your heart. Do something that you in love. Do something every day for yourself. It can be many, like I said, like buying yourself some fresh flowers, having fresh flowers in your space, or like going for a walk, or putting on a song and dancing. But I need you to do something for yourself every day for the rest of this month, so you can make life more pleasurable, and you're not just like floating through it, because then it's gonna feel like miserable and not fun, and that's not what life should be. Okay, the last one is looks like you guys all need to meditate. Which is so funny. It's so funny. It's so funny because of me like saying the heady thing. This card usually comes when I say we, like I or the person hasn't been like meditating enough. And it shows that perhaps you're too much in your head and you need to connect to your body. Or you may be like super stressed or overworking yourself, or maybe going through a lot and you need to like have more moments of silence to sit with yourself and hear yourself. I mean, either it's like you need more quiet and silence time, and something's gonna come out of that. Or you just need to you need to connect to your body, because there's been a lot of like outside noise, and like your intuition, your guides, God, whatever you believe in, the universe is trying to like get through to you, trying to guide you, but can't, because you can't hear the guidance because you're just busy with life or doing too much. So this is a reminder for me, because I have started to meditate in the past couple of days. I've been incorporating that. Like, I'll wake up early and do that. And then, like, I set a timer for 15 minutes. But at first, when I was starting to meditate, I would do it for 5 minutes. And I'll light my little candle. And I'll put my incense on, because I just like to set the scene, like I've said before. And then after I meditate, then I'll just like journal. I'll journal. I'll just write whatever I feel or whatever thoughts that came up in the meditation for me, or while I was just in silence, which a lot of times, like especially if you don't meditate often, your mind is still going to be moving when you're meditating. It's totally normal to have thoughts. When you're meditating, you just have to kind of like refocus on your breath. You have to keep like, I heard it like this. You're like your thoughts when you're meditating, it's like you imagine it being like a little puppy, and you have to take that puppy and censor it again. Like tell it to no, stay here. So that's kind of like what you're doing with your thoughts. You're going back, and that puppy's gonna venture off again, and you just gotta bring that puppy back to the center, sit down, and when you're doing, once again, if you're not meditating often, you're gonna do that a lot. But that doesn't mean it's not working. You're just learning to retrain. You're learning to center your mind. You're learning to like quiet your mind and not let your thoughts venture off. So then you become more in control of your mind rather than letting your mind control you. Yes, Puppy said yes. And for me, like I've learned that, like say I'm in a heightened like emotions, like I'm just really like frustrated or angry or anxious, I now will come, like I would go, well, if I can, if I'm home or something like that, I'll like go away, go in my little space, close the door, and then I'll just sit in it. And then I'll just like try to just like breathe in through my nose and exhale out through my mouth. And I'll continue doing that until I start feeling better, which is not easy. It is not easy when you're like pissed off or you're anxious to just be in silence. It's highly uncomfortable. It's easy to just like lash out on people or like overthink everything or freak out and think of all the worst case scenario and then woe is me and just be very victim-y. Like it's all that is, it was so easy. But or escape. That's another thing that most people do, like go to their phones, go through social media, and if you're going through stuff, social media, you just turn it on and you kind of just forget about all of whatever life is happening, but that's escaping because the stuff is still in you. You're just like distracting yourself from it. So it's gonna come back up again, and you didn't really do anything, or you didn't sit with those emotions. And another thing that I've learned, I meditate and do not realize it. I feel like I receive guidance all day, every day. And yeah, I mean, that's true. And that's a good point. I feel like there are a lot of people, and I don't know if I'm there at that point. I hear that a lot, but I'm also very like, I live in my mind constantly. So I feel like for me, I've had to learn to connect back into my body because it's not normal for me. Like it's been so safe for me to just like live in my head at all times. So I don't know if maybe, but yes, you definitely don't really have to like go sit down to like be silent or meditate. Like you can do it in your car. So I mean, you don't have to have your eyes closed or whatever like that. It's just kind of like, I mean, you just breathing intentionally or being like present. You being present is you like in a meditative state. So totally feel that 9 times. But yeah, it's just like you connecting to your breath and being present with your body, connecting to your body. So yeah, sounds like that is it. That is what we need. That is our things. Stop focusing on the negatives. Think of all the positives that can come out of that. Even if you can't see it, I want you to just pretend. What is the solution to whatever you're going through in life? And focus on that, okay? And whenever your mind starts to think about this negativity things, like for me, whenever my mind starts to think of, I mean, even a solution can be like to me not knowing, I mean, or like me second guessing when I'm like putting out or whatever. It could be so simple like that. Obviously there's other stuff going in my life, but I'm giving a simple example. I see the solution. Actually, the solution is going to be da 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 da, like my own thing that I would say, oh, this is actually going to turn out to be the best thing that happened, and it's going to end up being exactly what I wanted it to turn out to be, and that's it. That's it. That's all I'm going to give my energy to. I'm not going to give my energy to the numbers, or things are moving slowly, or I don't even know what I'm doing, or da 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 da, or whatever. Okay. And then yeah, do something every day that brings you pleasure in your life. Enjoy life. Life is not all about working yourself to death or trying to get to a place that you enjoy. And then meditate, connecting, getting away from the noise, listening to, like, having time to literally, like, sit with ourselves in silence. We need to learn to sit with ourselves in silence, and also learn to sit with our emotions. Another last thing I'm gonna leave you guys off on is, like, what it was there was like this metaphysical practitioner or somewhere from my job that made the point, and I've heard this a lot, that humans, we don't like to sit through uncomfortable feelings or emotions, and that's a problem because you have to sit through them to process them. It's okay, like, if you're feeling very angry, to sit in that anger. It won't be comfortable. Yes, but nothing's gonna happen to you. You actually need to. And then if you're just, like, sitting in that, you're feeling that, and then you feel the anger, and then maybe you can. I mean, I don't know. Everybody's different, but then, if you want to do your breath, or you want to, like, think more, like, why am I angry? What is this showing? I don't know. There's just, like, we just need to learn to be comfortable and uncomfortable feelings, places in our lives, because it's all a lesson, and it's not just happening just to freaking happen, is the point of what I'm trying to say. And if you try to avoid it, then you miss out on what it could have taught you. And then you just end up having a whole different thing come up later on in life that teaches you that's just what happens to me. Like, I literally, it's just so funny as we're trying to learn lessons, how if we don't learn it, it'll just keep coming back. Anyways, okay, I'm just rambling at this point. But yeah, so that is kind of your general reading. Hopefully you take this and you do it. Whatever stuck out to you, please actually apply it. Please do not watch this video, turn it off, and then go back to doing your regular stuff, and don't even, like, take anything from this. Like, I want this to be practical, and, like, whatever I tell you guys, I've done it for myself, okay? Like, this is not a just BS, like, hey guys, I'm giving you some tips. And, like, no, like, I practice what I preach, okay? I have to be a practitioner myself to be able to give people advice on things, okay? So, anyways, hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for Capricorn season, and we'll dive deep into Capricorn energy, and we will maybe do some readings and stuff. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know, we're still figuring this out. Shoot. Go to my JessCreationss channel and listen to my podcast, okay? You can save the show and post it on YouTube also. I know. I do usually do that, but it's hard for me. I can't save the full show for some reason. I have to, like, screen record the whole thing. It only lets me post clips of it. And then I have to screen record it, which takes forever, and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I have been doing that for some videos, but I just didn't feel like doing that today because I'm just wiped out and tired. Tired and wiped out. But anyways, okay, bye. Have a good rest of your day. And bye here, too. Oh, gosh. How do I turn this one?